Good day everyone. This video presentation entitled Emu8086 Assembly Language Program Modification Demo is presented to you by Miss Irene Alcazar, Mr. Gomer Caburian, Mr. Constantino George and Miss Maryjoy Makalintal. Original program has an algorithm that takes user input, maximum of 50 characters, identified uppercase and lowercase characters and display inputs lowercase equivalent. The flow chart. Start. User input character. The condition and loop body. Store to the array. Display array content. End. Model define the memory structure. Small means all the memory block overlaps one another. Code, stack, data, extra will be allocated in the same segment. This minimizes the memory usage for a small ASM program, instead of having a memory block each for various segments. Data is code to define your memory location. Input db50dup0, upper db50dup0 and lower db50dup0 is code setting maximum input character into 50. Len equal $sign, len underscore upper equal $sign upper and len underscore lower equal $sign lower, is code for assigning length variable from number of input. Code is where your code will start. The following lines would be the first line in your code segment memory. Main prop. Mov a exit data, code to moves the constant represented by it data into AX. Mov ds. AX is a code to moves contents of register DS to register AX. Mov BL 0. It uses an unsigned comparison and 0 is the lowest possible unsigned number. Mov CX len is used to move or assign value. LEADI upper and LEASI lower. LEA stands for load effective address and it loads the effective address of second element into the first element. Here DI is loaded in upper register and SI is loaded in lower register. Loop body named top. The Mov AH01H code is setting AH with hexadecimal 01, which is the keyboard input with echo handler in the interrupt. INT21H is code to call the interrupt handler 0x21 which is the DOS function dispatcher. INCBL is a code to increments the BL variable. CMPAL 0DH is code for comparison. JZ exit is for out of the loop code. CMPL 60H is a code to check if input character is return key. JL up is if case code. If uppercase, go to up sub function. JG low is if case code. If lowercase, go to low sub function. Loop top is code to return to top and wait for user input. JMP exit is the if return key code. Next is sub-function code. Sub-function up is a code to change any uppercase character input into lowercase. Mov DIAL is a code where uppercase character added to array and stored at DI registry. Add AL 20H is a code makes AL value be converted to lowercase by adding SC code value. Mov SIAL is a code which uppercase character added to array and stored at SI registry. Inc SI is code to increment SI pointer. Inc DI is code to increment DI pointer. Loop top is the code to loop top until condition satisfies. Subfunction low is a code to retain any inputted lowercase character. Mov SIAL is code to make lowercase character added to SI array registry. Mov DIAL is code to make lowercase character added to DI array registry. Inc DI is code to increment DI pointer. Inc SI is code to increment SI pointer. Loop top is the code to loop top until condition satisfies. Mov AH02H is code set to display value of DL. In 21H code interrupt display value of DL. Loop low underscore output is the code to loop low underscore output until condition satisfies. Lastly, NP main and end main is the code to end the program. The program modification and objective is to display inputted value into uppercase instead of lowercase and incorporate font color formatting for the output uppercase characters. Modified program flowchart. Start of program. User input character. Conditions and loop body. Add to array. Display array content in green font. End of program. Modification of original program code. Start in subfunction up part. Subfunction up is a function to retain any inputted uppercase character. Modifial is a code for uppercase character to add to array and store at DI registry. Modifial is a code for uppercase character to add to array and store at SI registry. IncSI is a code to increment SI pointer. IncDI is a code to increment DI pointer. LoopTop is a code to go to top subfunction. Next is the subfunction LO code, which aims to change all lowercase inputted character into uppercase. Modifial is a code for lowercase character to add to SI array registry. Sub-AL 20H is the code that will convert AL value to uppercase by subtracting a C code value. Modifial is a code to move converted value into DI array. IncDI is a code to increment DI pointer. IncSI is a code to increment SI pointer. LoopTop is code used to loop top instructions until the condition satisfies. Next is the code that displays output. Modified 31H is a code to move DI pointer to 31H. Go to XY1 to 2 is the code to move cursor at console. MobCXBX is the code to move contents of register CX to register BX. Low_output subfunction is code display value of DI on current pointer. MobDLDI is a code to move DI value into DL register. IncDI is a code to increment value of DI. MobAH09H is a code to set value of AH to 09H and set font color. MobBL0AH is a code to set font color into light green. Int10H is an interrupt to apply change font color. MobAH02H is code set to display value of DL. Int21H code interrupt display value of DL. Loop low_output is the code to loop low_output until conditions satisfies. Lastly, NTMain and EndMain is the code to end the program.